Hey guys, going on? Tally here, and we are playing ClickerHeroes. It is a new game on Steam and a lot of fun. It has, I don't know if you guys have ever played Cookie Clicker, but it's like that. It's really addictive. I played for like an hour and a half just by myself. Well, only basically half an hour because I left for like an hour to kind of like watch it, like go watch some TV. Came back down and had a lot of gold kind of thing because it just keeps doing it if you're not here. Well, let's kind of show you the basics. So you gotta get coins. You get coins by killing monsters. Now these up here is how many monsters you have to kill per area. So I've had to kill 10 monsters to get past this area into the next one. Now there's, I'm pretty sure, limited areas depending on how many times you do it. So boom, area complete. Now we click up here to go to area 2. Now the monsters on area 2 are harder, but the difference is that they give you more stuff. So now I get 2 gold instead of 1 from the other time. I only got 1. Boom, 2. Alright, now you can hire her or him. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It looks like a guy, but has like long hair. I mean, or name's a guy, but it looks like a girl. So you can just kind of do this. Oh, I guess there could be a girl named Sid. And call him like, or Sydney and call him Sid for short. I guess that's not too weird. But then you just kind of keep doing this, and every 5 levels there's a boss. For every 5, I guess it's, I think these aren't called levels, they're called zones. That's what I believe. And I got to like, I think zone 30 before I stopped. And it gets crazy up there, like in the 30s, and I can only imagine like what the hundreds and all that stuff must be like. Alright, let's level him up. Or her, whatever. My mouse needs to be fixed, it's so loud when I click. Alright. You just kinda like can spam the clicking button. But I don't really do that. I'm not in too much of a rush. I only do that if I'm facing like a boss or something, which is doesn't really happen much, because sometimes I'll just kind of farm like these guys, because I don't know, they're easier. Boom, area complete. Alright, now area 4. This is the last area before we have to face the boss. And the boss in the first one is easy, of course, because he's like the first boss, but they get harder. Like, some of them are up to like 1,000,000 health and stuff, and I couldn't really keep up. I had to spend like a lot of time in the previous level. Like, you can go back. I'd spend a lot of time like the previous levels. Like, I could go back to 1 if I wanted, just to kind of like... I can just kind of like go back here if I just wanted to like spam. Especially if like you get them so that you can just only have to kill 1. Which is smart, because sometimes if you face a boss, I usually go back and face the other bosses like over and over again so I can get more coins, because they drop more than normal. So, like, now they would just be 1 hit, so I can just kind of sit here and just click the mouse. But you only give you one gold per, so it's not like the best thing in the world to do. But you have a higher chance of getting a chest like to spawn this way, but it's not really. I won't recommend doing that. It's not as fun like this. Look at all that extra gold I got. It took a couple extra clicks. Spit flower, some Sasquatch. Yeah, this is gonna be. Alright, we only need 4 more, then we have the boss to go. I'm just kind of saving up my coins, because what's really cool is that you can save up your coins and get people like this. 5 DPS. So now his health is going down without me even clicking, which is like super fantastic. That's how you're able to leave and then like come back and still have stuff happening. Alright, so this is our first boss. Now if you don't beat the boss within the time given, it will actually make you restart. You have to defeat it in 30 seconds, and that's not very hard to do, but it's also pretty easy too. Like, I stopped for a second to kind of explain it, but then you can just kind of keep facing the boss over and over again if you wanted extra like money. He does drop quite a bit of money, or not him, but like bosses in general do. So let's see how much he drops. Yeah, he drops a lot, so it's kind of Now if you can buy these little upgrade things, now my damage is increased by 100%, so he's even easier to beat for me now. But I don't really know if doing this is the smartest thing to do, because you can go here and just like beat the crap out of these guys and they drop. Yeah, so I just got quite a bit of gold doing this, but it's just faster to do it this way, I think, because the harder the enemies are, the more coins you get, and that's always good. So as you can see, I'm kind of just hoarding my coins right now. I don't really want to do anything. I want to get that. Alright, so we just got an achievement. We killed 100 monsters, so we got ×1 DPS. So now, every time we buy something, the 1 DPS thing, it's... If you ever played Cookie Clicker, it makes sense. And if you haven't played Cookie Clicker, please don't start, because it's really addictive. I just usually, when I was... Oh, I didn't even know we beat the thing. When I was younger, I used to just keep it open on our browser all the time, and just check back every, like, morning before I went to school, on, like, how many cookies I got that day, and it got into a bad habit. Click 1,000 times. See, it doesn't really feel like that long when you're playing it, but I don't even know how long I've been going. I was just gonna get to zone 10 and beat that boss, and just kind of quit and just call that an episode. Not an episode, but like, call that quits, because I'm not gonna make this a series. There's not really anything to really... It'd be a really boring series to watch, but it is a pretty fun game if you're playing it by yourself. And I guess if you're like trying to beat your friends, like say if they're on like zone 100 and you want to get there, it's fun. It's challenging, I'd say, at least. Takes a lot of time, like just kind of sitting here and clicking. But at the same time, if I left now, it would just keep killing people, especially if I bought this guy or like leveled him up a couple times. See, now they're going faster, and then it'll keep giving me money. It'll collect the money over time. Like if I just had my mouse here, didn't even touch it, every time you kill a monster, the money automatically goes into your account if your mouse doesn't touch it, but I just do it because it's kind of like a habit now. See? It just goes in. It's not like you don't get it if you don't click it or anything. But... Area complete. Area 9. I like the little faces when you click them too, and they did a good job of kind of adding variance into it too. As you can see, there's not every single type. There's like tons of different types of monsters in this. Especially the further you go on, depending on like how far you are. Like sand blobs, that was a ball. There's a blob, grablin, sand ball. There's all these different types of monsters. It's kind of crazy to think about. Dirt beetle. All right, let's get this, that. All right, let's see. Number 10. I'm not sure if we can beat him. I know he's kind of a little harder to beat than like most. Hopefully we can. Oh, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so now we got zone 10, so we get another ×1, like... Sorry, I was kind of distracted for a second. Now we're in episode, or number 11, which is a totally different theme. Every 10, it kind of changes. Like, or every 5, I mean, see, like, you can kind of tell the difference in this one to that one. Now, if we were to go back and face this guy, look how easy he is now. We beat him in, like, 4 seconds. But, it's, like, you can do that, so say the number 10 boss is too hard, you can just come back here and farm this one for coins. But, I mean, it's not really the biggest thing in the world if you don't do that, either. Because, like, you can just kind of go, either do that, let's see. A couple times doing this isn't the biggest deal. See, kill 10 bosses. You can keep doing, like, this to get 50 bosses if you wanted, but not really anything big. It's not a big deal. Then, you can just go here and just keep facing this one, get more coins, but... Which is kind of what I usually do. I face the one before the boss, but... Some people face the actual like previous boss to get more coins, but it doesn't really matter to me. But this is a really addictive game if you haven't played it, like, or if you're thinking about it. I would recommend it. It's very fun. They did a great job of making the game too. It's like, it's a lot of fun. See, now we're really getting them. Like, I don't even really need to click anymore. I just kind of need this. I can just go away from my computer and I'll just keep racking up the coins. But then like, you have upgrades and stuff too. So you don't want to like deny them. Like, then there's little things right here you can get skills. After a while, like when you get a lot of these, there will be skills. Like one of them will be like tap. It will automatically tap 10 times for you, like that. Tap 10 times a second for you for 30 seconds. So it's like 300 taps in total for you. And then there's another one that does like times 100 DPS, which is this for 30 seconds also. And yeah, that's about it. But the game is really addictive, and I'm not 100% sure. If you're wondering what these two tabs are, this is just your statistics, and this is your like achievements like you can get for doing everything. Like defeat Omit, defeat the green one. I think these are these are bounties apparently. Yeah, but that's about it, guys. This has been Tally, and I'm on Hero Clickers, or ClickerHeroes, something, a variant of that. I might have said it backwards or whatever. But this is a really fun game. If you guys don't want this game, if this isn't your type of game, then look up Cookie Clicker. That's another game. It's a little different than this, but like a different layout, but it's basically overall the same thing. But instead of like killing monsters, you're making cookies for the world, and you have like factories and like all this other stuff. It's also a pretty neat game. Alright, this has been Charlie, and I'm out. Bye. Oh, this thing's freaking gross.